So my presentation today is called Choosing the Best Grass. And you're going to see a lot of similar themes, you know, Griffin's presentation, Queen for the Day, just kind of, you know, life things that we all think about. No, there's no pants. That was a sort of a theme, I thought, for a second. But we're not going to be talking about marijuana. If that is a topic that's of interest to you, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. So you can find me later and we can talk about that. But what I'm talking about is the grass is always greener syndrome, which basically, well, raise your hand. Who's ever felt a little ping of the grass is always greener? Or is the grass always greener? And just wondered about it. All right. Okay, good. Anyone who didn't raise their hand is a liar. So this originated because, you know, the guy next door always has better grass. And it's sort of the thinking of, you know, there's something better that lies ahead. There's always, you know, what I chose is maybe not the best route. This is from Urban Dictionary. So there's an example there about my boy Noise. So that's just another example. So how does this affect me personally? I tend to get really wrapped up in terms of career decisions and jobs, and it gives me a little bit of an anxiety when I have to make a decision on my career. And, you know, Mom is always like, well, when I was your age, we just were a teacher and you just did it, you know, and we have more options now. We are in a time where, you know, you can go to business school and, you know, you can buy nice things and you can move to different cities. And these are things I think about, you know, should I go to school? Should I move to New York? So just in terms of my career path, I started off graduating and being really, really passionate about events. And somewhere along the way, I kind of veered off into sales and marketing and kind of wanted to get back into events. And so I started my company called City Swarm. And people come up to me all the time and say, oh my God, you have the best job ever. That is freaking awesome. And even though I'm doing what I'm passionate about, there's a little piece of me that says, well, you know, I'm still working and, you know, my corporate life wasn't so bad after all. And, you know, people say, who's heard fake it till you make it before? Anyone heard that? And so people say that to me, and it's just not really kind of my thing. I'm a little bit too, you know, I like to talk about this, and I like to hear what other people are struggling with so that I can, you know, validate my own, you know, not thinking that everything's okay all the time. So anyways, this was me, Little Lemonade Stand. I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit. So I knew that I did want to start a company at some day in my life, and this was my first company. But like I said, there's a piece of me that always now is kind of like, well, you know, corporate, there's happy hour, you know, now you kind of pay for your own happy hour, that sucks. You know, there's fun perks, there's an office full of people, and that's cool, and there's apparently lots of dudes, and, you know. Then either, you know, other startups, even now I think, okay, well, you know, 1871, how cool would that be if I was there? Or, you know, they're getting funding, like, you know, some things, maybe I'm not doing something right, maybe, you know, maybe I've chosen the right path and kind of what am I doing with my life. So I started to think, what am I passionate about? And this is a thought that's been going through my head recently. Summer camp. So I went to summer camp for 12 years, Jewish summer camp to be more specific, and I loved it. So, you know, part of me is like, maybe I'll open up a camp. Wouldn't that be great? I also love to drink, and I love to go to the bar. So sometimes I think, well, maybe I'll open up a bar. You know, I'd be a great bar owner. I know what to do. I also love to sing. Maybe I will join a band. I did try out for American Idol, was rejected. Side note. I love kids. You know, maybe I will use my business experience and start a nanny service, or maybe I'll start some sort of a babysitting service, or maybe I'll just be a nanny. Why not? I like spending time with kids. Or maybe I'll combine all three of those passions and open up a bar with karaoke and have like a little babysitting, you know, center in the, you know, where you can come and drop off your kids and drink, and you know, then there's babysitters there. So I don't know, but the point really is that. Okay, let's see, where am I? So when you lose focus, like I sometimes do, you have to bring yourself back and realize it's all about attitude, as somebody else said. It's all about time and effort and the fact that there is no really right or wrong decision. It's all about the attitude and how you make it. A couple things you can do if you find yourself, your mind wandering. A gratitude journal, so writing down things that you're thankful for. Tooting your own horn, staying healthy, running, doing things that make you happy. I don't remember what the other two were, but they can all be found on Tiny Buddha. This is a website blog that actually I subscribe to. You get an email every day with like a little feel-good blog and quote, and I really like it, and that's kind of what inspired me. But in conclusion, the grass is greener where you water it. I think that's in a Drake song right now. But
but that's the whole point. The point really is that, you know, everyone has issues and everyone makes choices, and it's really all about attitude and watering your own grass. So water your grass today. Woo!